Which was TV, and I'm back with another video, and this is keeping to the topic. I realize when they can't attack the beauty of a black woman, they can't attack our aesthetics because they want the aesthetics of a black woman on other races of women. So you can't talk about our features. You can't call us ugly. And I like this, and this put me back to the guy from Fresh and Fit who was like, nah, black women ain't ugly. But I realized because they could not attack our features and they cannot call us ugly, they had to use another tactic because they need our features. If you're going to call me ugly, then you got to call the big lip white woman ugly. You got to call the big lip Spanish woman ugly. You got to call all them very same features that y'all keep buying and paying thousands upon millions of dollars for. You're going to have to call all that ugly too, right? So you're not going to say that because you need those aesthetics to be placed on men and women. So you cannot say that those features make black women ugly. FYI, now you can't say black women ugly. So what you did was, if I can't call you ugly and disenfranchise you with beauty, I will disenfranchise your character. Even if, and I did this video already, even if a Spanish woman, white woman, Asian woman, African woman act like the so-called black woman, right? I am going to disenfranchise the black woman using those same, all women do it now. But I'm going to call, I'm gonna say that the white woman, when she get angry and act out, she's strong. I'm gonna say when a Spanish woman act like that, the Latino woman, a Hispanic woman act like that, I'm gonna say she's feisty. And when an Asian woman does it, she's strong too. But when the black woman does it, she's masculine. You see the racism? And this is, and it just came to me. If I cannot call you unattractive, I am going to, if I can't call you unattractive, I'm going to disenfranchise, because I don't want you and your man to procreate. The reproduction of the full black baby, right? Because that's the true American Indian. We can't keep that bloodline going too strong. So we need these two people not to continue to mate. So in order to do that, I need to disenfranchise them. So what they do is assassinate the character of the black woman because they can no longer call you ugly. They can't say you ugly because they're trying to buy your features and put it on every other race of woman. So every woman that's Hispanic, Latino, white, and Asian, they buying black features. So you can't call a black woman ugly if you're trying to purchase my nose. You can't call me ugly if you're trying to get my lips. You can't, hello, I need 20 regular cash.
How much?
20 regular? Sorry, y'all, I was picking up, getting gas. But, sorry, yeah, it's open. And so I realized this. And so I was like, okay, so the next best thing is to assassinate the character of the black woman. And that's what this is. This is a character assassination of the black woman. Because if I cannot disenfranchise her one way, I gotta come in and do it another. Anything to keep her. And I remember when Umar Johnson, I don't agree with certain things he say historically at all, but there's certain things that he say that I matter-of-factly know is true. When he said that gender war that black men and women are having, he said, I'll guarantee you in a few years you will find out that that was constructed by white folk. And that this whole, and I said, well, it was. It started with Kevin Samuel. Kevin Samuel was the start of an epidemic of disenfranchising black women. All it did was take one unattractive, and she was fairly unattractive, but that don't got nothing to do with us. All of us ain't unattractive. We can look bad. Anybody can look bad when you don't keep yourself up. That's just natural. You're welcome. Thank you. And so once he told that black woman, he told her what every insecure person wanted to say to a black woman, even if she was pretty. He wanted to say to all black women, and everybody was loving it. You average at best. Everybody wanted that to be what everybody wanted that to be said to a black woman. Everybody. Why do you think it made Kevin Samuel so popular? Because every insecure, every race of woman, every insecure man wanted him to say that to black women. And they didn't want him to just say that. They wanted that girl's face to be the face for all black women. I don't care how pretty you are. I don't care if you Beyonce gorgeous. I don't care. They wanted that to be the face. They wanted ugly to be just something you cast on black women, even if it's not true. But in the same breath, they could not keep that, because if you make the black woman ugly, well, what would make her ugly? You'd be like, well, her features. Well, you can't say that if Kim Kardashian and all her sisters went and got the features of the black woman. You can't say that when everybody's spray tanning to look like the black woman. You can't say that when everybody want to go get box braids, cornrows, and now wear wigs like the black woman. You can't say that now when everybody wants the aesthetic, the big butt, the waistline, the way she dressed, the way she wear her hair, you can't say now that black woman is ugly, because everybody is buying all her features. I'm talking about from the kinky of her hair. Niggas are blackfishing. They're even making their hair kinky. From Asians to white folk. They're even going to make their hair kinky. They're making their skin dark. You got people buying melatonin shots to make themselves a dark skin. You got white women in tanning beds all day, trying to either look like a brown skinned woman or a light skinned black woman, filling their lips full of everything they could. So once they realize, well, we can't keep this narrative that they ugly because we trying to get their features, and if we do that, it's not going to work out, blah blah blah, because then that would make it look ugly on a white woman. Can't take my features and put it on a white woman, because she would just be a black woman. Make it make sense. So they said, nah, okay, so we can't do it with beauty. Assassinate their character. Make people not like them because the way they act. Now, we know that we know other women act like this, but we're going to make it seem like only they do. And everybody's going to believe us, because everybody always believes this racial bias. And all the stuff we put on TV, if they don't believe it, we'll just put more stuff on TV to make it look so. This is why you get the Meg Thee Stallions, Basketball Wives, Real Housewives of Atlanta, all these ghetto butt baddies, baddie girl club, all that knucklehead, silly all that stuff stems from the idea that they had to disenfranchise the black woman, and they needed to give you conceptual art to fulfill it, right? They gave you a concept that was false, because not all black women act like this, and not all white women don't, and Asian Hispanic women don't act like this, right? These other races be acting ghetto and ratchet too, and masculine, and all that same stuff that they put on black women, all these other races act too. And so they needed to solidify it by giving you TV shows that now will help you believe the narrative. And then they got to give you TV shows that shows the black man cheating on the black woman, never loving, never ever getting together and being faithful, always having a white woman. That's why even on YouTube, you will see, if you type in black couples, there are so many black couples on YouTube, but they will put mixed race couples as black couples. They will never let you see full black couples, and it is by design. Y'all think this shit, look at what it's, I see advertisements where they got a white woman and fully black children with a black man. I mean, this shit is psychological. They're literally trying to condition black women. I seen movies, cartoons that are geared toward children where there are no black girls. No black girls in a movie. They're either mixed race or another Spanish, Asian, white, but they are no full black girls. Do you understand? They're showing you what they want. They want to get rid of black women. We think the attack is just on black men. Nah, baby, they want to make black women obsolete. They want to, because if you get rid of what births the black boy, You also do, because all you got to do is now, you could now made off those mixed race kids to white men, Asian men, Hispanic men, and that would deplete a race. Do you understand? Like, y'all be thinking this stuff is a game. This ain't no game. They are not playing with y'all out here in these streets. They are literally creating systems and avenues for you to see, for black men and women to see each other in the eyes of social media. You know, there are black men who talk to me as if I'm something from a Tyler Perry movie, and I be looking at them like, nigga, don't you know I'm a human right here, and none of those stereotypes fit me. I'm not a single mother and blah 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 and all this silly stuff, and I'm not some psycho who like male bash and all this stuff. No, I just tell the truth about a situation and want to talk about it and explain how it's been affecting us in society. They want to make black women seem belligerent, irate. You just hard to deal with. There are white men, Hispanic men, Asian men who've never ever dated a black woman a day in their life, who will get on social media, even some black men who have never dated a black woman at all, and will get on social media and tell black women and other races of people that black women are hard to deal with. Never been with a black woman, like Fresh and Kick. That guy, Marlon, whatever his name is, he's never dated. He say he's never dated a black woman. Never. And I guarantee you, he's never dated a black woman. And he will say, black women, you're just regurgitating some shit you heard a black man say from another podcast. Everything they say is so textbook. Each one of them literally says the same thing about black women. Nobody has original thought. Nobody has nothing. Nobody has an original. That's how I know it's constructed from somebody, because they're saying the same thing. Like, you know, you ever see those videos on social media where newscasters be on different stations like Fox and CNN and, you know, different stations, and they all be saying the same stuff? It's like that. They're all literally regurgitating the same old book about black women. And then they use TV as a way to solidify it. And I said, that's conceptual art. Because would I be that if you didn't see that? You would look at me no different from any other woman if you didn't have movies and TVs that tell you I'm this. Because the only reason why you don't see Hispanic women act like black women, white women act like black women, there are Asian women who act like black women. Like that Asian woman who's married to that light-skinned dude that's on YouTube. She be acting no different. She Filipino or something like that. Something like that. I don't want to say her wrong race, but she's Asian. You know, she one of the Asians. And she with a light-skinned black dude, and she be acting what they would consider ratchet to us. And nobody calls it ratchet. They would say she got a little flavor. And it wouldn't be, but that's because social media don't give you propaganda to look at her any different when she acts that way. It don't tell you that's bad on her. Y'all don't even know y'all being spoon-fed to look at us different. Well, I done let you know, the cat's out the bag. Anyway, this is Kendra with Trust TV. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay up, stay blessed. Put God first above all else. Peace out. Bye.